Hi guys, today we are gonna do a random interview on campus to see how other students think about the use of fanboys. Let's go.
Excuse me. Can I ask you a few questions about fanboys?
Sure.
Okay. So, do you think you can start a sentence using fanboys?
I think it depends on the context. I would say in most situations it's considered improper and like you shouldn't start doing it unless you're more advanced in English, writing and speaking.
Cool. Yo.
Oh, hi.
Can I ask you a few questions about fanboys?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so do you think you can start a sentence using fanboys?
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think you can start a sentence using fanboys?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
Why not? No.
Okay. So, do you think you can start a sentence using any of the fanboy words?
Probably tours.
Four?
I don't know.
Okay. So, do you think starting a sentence using fanboys is like a breach of grammatical rules?
It can be because I think you can create like run-on sentences or sentences that like don't have proper clauses. But if you're trying to like create a certain style in the paper that you're writing or the argument you're trying to make, it can be proper. It's just if you're new to the English language or you're, learning how to write, you shouldn't use it like in that context.
I see. So, the second question would be: do you think starting off a sentence using fanboys would be like a break of grammatical rules or conventions?
Actually, I'm not sure, but like, I think like most of the like paper, like no one's like doing the fanboys at the beginning, so I don't think so.
Okay, that's fair. So, do you think like beginning a sentence with fanboys is that a breach of grammatical rules?
I don't think. I think it's perfectly fine. At least for me.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think like starting a sentence using fanboys is a breach of grammatical rules.
Yeah, I'd say so. I say it's not grammatically correct, but you could probably do it.
Okay. So, do you think like starting a sentence using fanboys is like the breach of grammatical rules?
I do think so. I don't think it's grammatically correct to use fanboys to begin a sentence.
Okay. Finally, like just recalling your past writings. Have you ever been criticized of using fanboys to start a sentence?
I would say throughout like middle school and high school, but in college I wanted to major in English at one point, so I kind of figured out how to use fanboys in a way that made it my writing more interesting or would draw the reader or the audience in, but like I never do it as a way to like, I don't know, have a good flow in my writing.
And finally, just recalling like your past writings. Have you ever been criticized for using like fanboys to start a sentence?
Yes, like before, like my writing professor like will let me to rewrite a sentence if I use the fanboys at the beginning.
Okay. Finally, just recalling your past writings. Have you ever started a sentence using fanboys and you got criticized by a teacher?
I don't think so. I use a lot of yets, and I don't think any of my instructors had a problem with that.
So like recalling your past writings, have you ever been criticized by your teacher for using fanboys to start a sentence?
Earlier in schooling, for example, middle school, I would criticize my teacher for using it. But now I would, if I'm writing something informal, I would potentially start with fanboy, as the grammatical aspect of it is not as important.
Have you ever been criticized by your teacher for starting a sentence using fanboys?
Yes, I have. Yes, in high school. Yes, not yet in college, but yes, I have.
I understand.
Seems like he's sleeping.
Oh,
Hey, what's wrong? Hey.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
What do you think about beginning a sentence with fanboys?
Fanboys?
Uh-huh.
You mean using coordinates,
yeah.
like that?
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
They're really informal for me, so I seldom use them in writing academic papers. But in daily lives, I will use them.
Right.
Yeah. Go out. I will see.
Okay. Nice job. Now, let's hear from our professor's opinion. Let's go.
Según la Real Academia de la Lengua Española, una conjunción coordinante es aquella que une elementos sintácticos equiparándolos jerárquicamente, es decir, estableciendo una relación de coordinación entre ellos. Profesor Omara, en inglés, ¿Es posible iniciar una frase con una conjunción coordinante?
Thank you. What an interesting and important topic. So many of us were taught that you cannot and should not start a sentence using a fanboy. A fanboy is an acronym for coordinating conjunctions that include for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Now, there is no reason why you cannot start a sentence with a fanboy in English. However, it shouldn't be overdone, as they're considered to be more informal. However, on the other hand, using a coordinating conjunction at the start of a sentence adds variety, vigor, and vision to your writing.